Oh, oh, where you at, sis? Oh, where you at, sis?
Governments over here encourage Americans to come over to get us to build these lands, to get us to spend money, to get us to educate these people because they know we're more educated than the normal people here.
Yeah. Now, how long have you been over there, dear? Oh,
I have been in different countries in Africa for almost 7 years.
okay. And what made you settle in
And
Ghana?
Africa is all the same.
Oh, result.
All the countries are all the same.
Yeah. Now, do you plan on coming back here?
I was just in the U.S. a month ago. I
Okay.
came back over here because my husband and my son is here, so I had to see them.
That's what I thought.
But
That's what I thought. You
Africa is
married?
not where it's at, guys.
Wait,
Don't.
hold
It's
on. You
not where
married?
it's at.
So,
Any
so,
Black American that wants to leave the United States, don't look to Africa because it's not where it's at all.
so,
You're going to be living in poverty. You're going to pay a lot of money to live in poverty.
so, did you marry a Ghanaian man?
No, 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 no. My husband is Black American.
Oh, really?
I would not. You can't even pay me to marry an African.
Oh, damn, damn. So, what made you and your husband move over there?
Well, I wanted to come. I wanted to see for myself because there's a lot of things that's on the internet. You know, people say different things, and I'm the type of person I don't trust what a person say. I want to see for myself.
Yeah.
So I came and I saw, and when I got here, I immediately knew, no, these are not our people. These are not our people. They cannot say that we are descendants from Africa. They're nothing like us. Nothing like us. They're very docile. They're very passive. I do feel that the people on these countries in this continent are cursed. I really feel that because of the way they live, the way they act, the way they do people. They don't even like their own people. They don't. It's too tribal. It's too tribal here. So if they don't like their own people that came from here, what do you think they're going to do to a Black American? They see us as a lick. They see us as a come up. No Black American is safe in Africa. And the ones that holler, oh, it's so peaceful here. Oh, I love it here. They're lying. They trying to save face because they want people to know that they done came over here and messed up.
Oh, damn, damn, man. So, are there any nice parts of Ghana over there?
Where?
The way they do.
Don't get me started on Ghana. Okay, so the roads are raggedy, like there's potholes everywhere. It's a nice part of Ghana. I would say maybe inside of Airport Hills. Like they have what they call these estates here. These gated estates. So if you get inside of an estate, inside the estate is okay. But once you come out of those gates, that's chaos. That's poverty.
Damn.
Infrastructure is like non-existent. They can't even keep the water on over here. Because like right now, we're in an apartment. And I left in January to go back to the US. So we moved into the apartment in September of last year, right? They turned the water on in October for a few minutes. The water hadn't been turned on since then. It's been over a year.
Damn.
Over a year. So my husband and son has been having to pay these guys, what we call water truck guys, to go and get water and bring water and put in our poly tank. And see, that's the type of stuff they do. The water isn't turned on, but yet Ghana Water Limited is sending you a water bill. Where does water bill come from, sir? We haven't had water. What you doing?
Wow. Wow.
But that's what they do. And the same thing with the electricity. You know, the electricity is hit or miss. When you come, if you don't come with a generator and things that can be solar powered and stuff like that, you're messed up. You're messed up. And it doesn't make any sense. And the internet is awful. Nothing's good. And so like I tell people, coming to Africa, you're going to spend a whole lot of money just to still live in poverty. Because if the infrastructure isn't there, that's poverty. These people are running around here urinating and defecating in the street.
Oh, why they do it in Ghana too?
Yes, yes. They do it in the street. They don't care. They throw trash everywhere. They don't care. That's why when rainy season come in, these areas flood because these crazy people don't put trash in the canals and stuff that's supposed to channel the water away.
Wow.
That's why it floods. It's I don't know what's wrong with them. And another thing, they cook with aluminum over here, and I think that's affecting their brains.
Oh, damn. Damn.
It's like they can't critically think. All they know how to do is beg, set up scams and frauds. The children are not even in school here. And this isn't just Ghana. These are every country I have gone to. These children are not in school. These children are on the streets begging for money. So how can an African leave Africa and come to the US and try to holler they're more educated than us? How, sir? How? You came to the US to get an education because over here you're not even in school.
Wow. So is your son in school?
My son graduated from ASU.
Oh, okay. Okay. So he's grown.
Yes, he's
Okay.
26.
Oh, okay. He's big one. Okay. Man, why are you and your husband and your son still out there?
I am still in Africa because my son is refusing to leave. And like I told my husband, I cannot leave my son in a foreign country because they will take advantage of him. So what I have been doing is I go back to the US, do what I need to do. I come over here. Then my husband goes back to the US, do what he needs to do. Then he come back. So we've been switching out. And so like I told my husband when I got back this time, I said, I don't know if we just need to drug him up and get him on the plane. I said, but we need to be back in our country because this is not our country.
Now, why does he not want to leave?
He says that here he's just a man, that he's not a black man, he's just a man. And he says he feels more comfortable here in this country among people that favors him. He said he doesn't have to worry about getting shot by the police and things like that. I said, well, you don't have to worry about getting shot by the police, but you got to worry about getting scammed by them. So
Damn.
he says that he rather give the cops a little bit of money when he gets stopped because he know he's coming home.
Wow. 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 Man. That's interesting. But I hope you're safe out there, sis. I hope you be safe out there. I hope you be safe. So, um, what other countries do you plan on visiting over there?
I do not plan on visiting another one because I visited enough.
Oh,
I
wow.
started in the east and I made my way over to the west.
Okay.
So I visited a lot. And like I said, Africa is all the same. The only difference is the languages. That's it.
Yeah.
The setup is the same. The infrastructure is the same. You know, the the shacks are the same. Everything is the same. And another thing that they do in these African countries, like when let's say these touring companies that's here when they show things, what they do is like the Capitol, they'll have it fixed up nice, and the main road to be fixed up okay, and you see these nice what they call mansions and big houses, but behind those houses is the slums.
Oh, damn. Everybody
There's
like,
slums here.
now, where's your son now? Where is he?
Oh, he's asleep.
Oh, okay. What time is it over there?
It is 7:30 in the morning over here.
Oh, okay. Because I want to talk to him. Shit, I want to talk to that son. I want to see what's going on
Uh,
with him.
the next time, but what time do you normally do your lives?
Oh, it depends. Usually at night over here, around 10, 11 at night in the U.S., LA time.
Okay, okay. Well, I'll start having him to get on because he doesn't go to sleep over here until 4 o'clock in the morning here.
Okay.
So I'll see about getting him to come on because I would really like for someone to pick his brain because
Yeah.
it doesn't make sense to me. It
Oh, I
doesn't make
like it.
sense to me.
Oh, I got to talk to him. Have you been to Elmina Castle? Have you visited that?
I'm not going to go. I don't need to go there.
Okay. Hey, there you go. I ain't
Mm-mm.
mad.
I don't need to go there. I don't need to see any of that. I really don't. And my thing is this, for a long, 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 long time, these people didn't even want to be associated with us. But now all of a sudden, they want to claim black.
Yeah.
They want to claim black. And I feel like you said, it's too attached to us. But if they want us to say that we're African and we're from Africa and all of that, then that means you all sold us. So not only should we be getting reparations from the United States, we need to be getting reparations from these countries too.
Oh,
Since they want us to claim that we're African now, run us our money. Run that check. Y'all got these gold, y'all got diamonds, y'all got rubies, y'all got cobalt, y'all got everything in this soil. Run us our money and our land.
Yeah. Yes,
Now,
indeed.
if we start asking for that, I'm sure they'll go back to saying, "Oh, no, those people there aren't Africa, aren't African. No, they was already in the U.S. They'll leave
Yep.
us alone then."
Yep. Because that's my thing. All that inviting us over there. Yeah, give me some of that gold. Y'all better give up something. That's what
Well,
I'm saying.
the invitation, especially with the year of return that popped off in 2019, that was a money grab. They really didn't want Black Americans to come and stay. They wanted Black Americans to come and spend money,
Right.
and they show them, oh, well, you know what? You can get this land, you can buy this land, you can buy that land. And at the time, many of the Black Americans didn't know you can't buy the land. It's a lease. Because I was on the plane and there was a whole group of people and black people, and I asked them, I said, hey, where you all headed to? Oh, we're going to Ghana. I said, for what? Oh, we're going to buy land. I asked, I said, why? Oh, because such and such. I said, do you know you can't own the land? I said, it's just a lease. I said, you're a foreigner. You're only going to get a 50-year lease. Their eyes got big. They didn't know that.
Yeah.
I said, within 50 years, I said, they're pulling that land back from you. Whatever you've done on it, it becomes theirs. I said, now, if you truly want to buy land, and if you want to be in Ghana, what you need to do is you need to get your citizenship. I said, get your citizenship. I said, then you can at least get a 99-year lease with a guaranteed renewal. So they don't even tell the people the truth. They tell people bits and pieces.
Right.
Also, they're saying, oh, you come to Ghana, you can get citizenship. No, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. Like Dr. Umar, he came over here and paid for his citizenship. He paid for it.
Wow.
Him and his whole entourage. He got his citizenship in January of this year. My sister was there at the ceremony, and she sent me back video footage. She was like, girl, look at who up in here.
How much are they charging for the citizenship?
Some people that I talked to, they paid $5,000. Some people even paid up to $20,000. I'm like, that's crazy as hell. You didn't pay that kind of money to be over here in a fourth world country.
Damn. Wow. That's crazy.
But yeah, they paid for it. They paid for it. And that's why it's a lot of uproar now about the number of people that did receive their citizenship because they didn't do it the right way.
Yeah. Well, let me
They
get
paid
Josh.
for it.
Now, Josh says she's lying. Josh, get in here.
What am I lying about, Josh? What?
Josh, hop in. Okay, Josh.
Hi, good morning. This is Joshua. I wanted to step in and say something. I'm in the DRC right now, and I've heard our sister bashing Africa literally, and that's disgusting. I'm really shocked that she's misrepresenting facts about the continent of Africa. Africa
Oh,
is
you're disgusted
54
by me telling the
countries.
truth about the countries? How's
Where's
that
she lying?
disgusting?
That's not the truth.
If it's
You're
not the
lying.
truth, if you have a problem,
Africa. Hold on,
if
sister.
you have a
Africa
problem
is.
with me telling the truth to
Hold on. I went to college in the United States of America, right? I'm in my country right now. I'm back in the Democratic Republic of the Congo. That's where I live.
Good.
I'm in Kinshasa, the capital city. Stop lying.
What
You're
is she
just
lying
literally lying.
What
What
did I
is she
lie
lying
about?
about?
Name
So
what
the
I lied
problem
about.
is she missed, first of all,
Okay, what did she lie about, sir? What did she lie about? Stop yelling and say what she lied about.
I want him to go down the line and name it and call out everything I lied about. I want to hear it.
Josh, go ahead.
The government is banning this $29 AI dog next month, and this is your last shot to get the original lifelike version. There's a new next-gen AI companion dog on the market, and it's so lifelike that people genuinely question if it's actually breathing. But here's the problem. In just a few weeks, regulators will force the only manufacturer to strip out the realistic behaviors that make it feel alive. That means no more natural tail wagging, no more excited greetings, and no more genuine companionship feeling that this incredible version delivers right now. The current version, called Waggy, is nothing like anything you've experienced before. That's because it doesn't rely on simple programming, preset reactions, or any artificial interactions whatsoever. Instead, it harnesses advanced emotional bonding, AI, creating a real attachment experience strong enough to crush loneliness instantly. It's fully adaptive, completely touch responsive, recognizes your voice, and can provide comfort to anyone, anywhere, regardless of how alone they feel. Waggy was originally created for senior care homes because specialists needed a companion that would continue functioning through loss, sadness, and severe isolation. But now everyday people can finally get their hands on it. Major retailers like Amazon and Walmart already won't stock it because of how effective it is, and now regulators are moving in to restrict it even more. This current production run is the last time it will ever be available at full emotional responsiveness and bonding capability. Once the restrictions kick in, regulators will mandate changes to satisfy standard consumer guidelines, meaning reduced personality, diminished connection, and a completely weakened companion. So while this version remains available, people are rushing to secure one before the limitations destroy it. This device is constructed with high-end materials and parts, so it's going to last longer than you will. Ideal for widows, elderly individuals, lonely people, or simply having company in your home. No more struggling with real dogs that require daily walks when your body can't manage it, or endless feeding you can't maintain. It's zero maintenance too. No veterinary appointments, no meal schedules, no disgusting messes or cleanups. You simply charge it with a basic USB cord. One charge delivers up to 300 interactions, and it's ready to go again in under 2 hours. Here's what's happening. This is the last batch of the original Waggy. Once it sells out, the only version available will be gutted and priced higher. That's why they're clearing out remaining stock now at 50% off. But you need to move quickly, because once this batch is gone, you'll never find this again. So why wait and pay more tomorrow for a stripped down version when you can secure the original at half price today? Click the button below to get yours at 50% off before it disappears forever.
Attention homeowners, if your house was built before 2019, I want to buy your house right now, as is, no matter what condition it's in. And not only do I want to buy your house, but I want to give you cash for it in as little as 14 days. On top of that, we will cover your monthly rent, mortgage, and any moving expenses that you have during the process. So if you're looking to sell your house quickly without the BS and without any lowball offers, then click the button below. Answer a few questions. It takes about 15 seconds, and we will give you a fair, legitimate cash offer today. So if you're ready to stop wasting your time with realtors that only bring you tire kickers and investors that only give you undervalued lowball offers, then click the button below to get a cash offer on your property today. Our process is fast, easy, and hassle-free. Simply click the button, answer a few questions, and receive a fair cash offer for your home. Thank you, and we look forward to speaking with you soon.
Josh, unmute your mic. Josh? Okay, let's wait on him to unmute his mic. He's probably still talking. Josh, unmute your microphone, sir. Because all that yelling ain't going to work. If you say somebody's lying, you better stand on it and say what she's lying about. Josh?
Yes.
Okay, what did she lie
Can I
about?
talk? Can I go ahead?
Yes. Now tell us, what did
So
she
first
lie
of all, as far as the citizenship is concerned, each African country has a process. In order to be a citizen of a country, there are some requirements to meet. And if you're a foreign national, you come to our country, and you here in order to invest, you can have an opportunity to have the government grant you a citizenship based on some requirement you can meet, because you're an investor. You come in here for some economic opportunity. So if you start you start companies and you hire local people, that brings down the rate of unemployment. Do you agree with me from that perspective?
Okay,
That might be the
Where did she
reason
lie?
why I don't. So when she said people are defecating on the street, maybe she lived in the remote areas. Ghana, the capital of Ghana is Accra. And Accra is a big city. So you have suburbs as well as inner cities. If you go in the inner cities, those are like remote areas, poor neighborhood. Even in the United States, you still have a poor neighborhood. In the United States of America,
Okay, let me stop. Because I've been to South Africa. It's very developed, and I've seen people shit on the streets there with my own eyes. Okay, so
Thank you.
let's stop that. Let's don't. People do be shitting on the streets in Africa. All right, and it's very casual. In Nigeria, it's so bad they have to give people fines for shitting in the streets. So that's a reality. Let's not do that, sir. All right, we're going to speak.
Okay, so Josh, put your toupee back down, because what you did when I was speaking, you was listening to respond. You wasn't listening to hear what I said. I said a lot of people did not get their citizenship the right way. I said that. Okay. And as far as you want to talk about, I must be in a remote village. I'm right down here in the heart of Accra. I'm in East Legon. So you can't tell me what I don't see. You can't tell me what don't go on here. You can't tell me none of that. You over there in the DRC, y'all trying to run too. Don't y'all have a genocide going on?
Damn.
That's what you need to be worried about. Don't worry about what I'm saying about Ghana. Now, when I get on Congo, then you talk. But up until then, keep it quiet.
Josh, unmute your microphone, sir. Josh, unmute your mic. It takes him a minute to unmute. Josh, unmute your microphone, Josh. Josh, unmute. All right. He'll be on in a second. But yeah, Josh, don't get mad because she's telling the truth. Excuse me.
Now, another thing I want to talk about when it comes to our Black Americans, our women have got to stop coming to Africa. And they definitely have to stop coming to Africa single, because these men are taking advantage of these women over here. They playing on their heartstrings. They're getting their money. A lot of Black American women has gotten unalive in Ghana alone. And